This story comes from Atlanta Black Star. It is about a magistrate or judge who was seen in a video manhandling a black woman. You have a white male judge that you'll see in the video manhandling this black woman here after a court case. And they have this recording from September 4th, 2018. This article is about a week old. I apologize in advance for the delay, but I'm going to get into this video and come back with my commentary from the article. Okay, so that's the end of the video itself. I'm going to just keep it in the wide format for you all. Ohio magistrate resigns after a video of him grabbing a distraught woman by the neck surfaces. This was published September 13th, 2018. Atlanta Black Star. The magistrate judge is in Hamilton County, Ohio, and he is resigning or stepping down after a video of him chasing after a black woman and grabbing her by the neck went public. Former Hamilton County Common Pleas Court Magistrate Michael Bachman said he was forced to resign after the bizarre courtroom incident. WCPO Cincinnati reported. It was either resign or be terminated, he said. So this is a screenshot of that encounter where this judge, if you saw that, you remember in the video, he came rushing out of his chambers, chasing after this woman. And at first glance, you're like, well, what the hell is going on, right? And then at the end, he confronts her, at the elevators, walks her back towards the chambers, or which is right where the courtroom is. And this other guy comes out of his office, this other random white guy comes out of his office, I guess to assist in the mayhem that's going on. They get on code real quick. Even though this guy wasn't involved, he gets on code real quick. And even though there's no sound, I'm sure there was a lot of commotion outside of his office, and that could have been why he came out as well. But as soon as he came out and saw the white judge that he works with every day and a black woman, he absolutely got on code. He didn't come to her defense. He didn't come out of his office to come to her defense. He seemed to me to come out of his office or the room he was in to assist the judge and Now, in the article, in his defense, listen to this. This is how arrogant they are. The judge said, "I think the video speaks for itself." He told the station in his defense, "I didn't choke her or manhandle her. I merely put my hand up to guide her to the courtroom. She's not 2 years old. She's not a child. You don't need to put your hands on us." That's like one thing that we always say. Just stop putting your hands on us. Don't touch our hair. Don't touch us. You can easily tell somebody, she know where the goddamn courtroom is. She just came out of it. So critics of the video thought otherwise, as they should, because that was absolutely irresponsible and unnecessary on his part. I guarantee you, if the woman looked like him, he wouldn't have done that. The drama unfolded September 4th as Cassandra Jackson, 28, which is the woman in the video, she was trying to file for a protection order or a restraining order. According to the Cincinnati Enquirer, staffers told her that she'd missed the 8 a.m. deadline, and if you saw on the timestamp, it was after 8 o'clock in the morning. So she missed the deadline to do so, after which the young woman became visibly angry and began arguing with them. In the video, Jackson is seen storming from the courtroom into the hallway, after which Bachman rushes from his bench to go after her. And we saw him rushing out the door, running down the hall with his dress on. His robe on. He finally catches up with her near the elevators, but as they walk back to the courtroom together, Jackson tries fleeing down a side hallway. And that's when the magistrate grabs her neck and then her shoulder, leading her back to the courtroom before sitting her down in the jury box. Surveillance video, which is what you just saw, released last Wednesday, showed Bachman pointing at Jackson from the bench before finding her in contempt of court for her disrespectful and disruptive behavior. In his contempt citation, the judge wrote that Jackson was witnessed becoming belligerent and screaming loudly in the hallways. And someone was saying, "I wish there was sound with the video so you can hear how she yelled at the top of her lungs." That's what the judge was telling WCPO. He said, "I could not hear the defense attorney questioning a witness." Not only was Jackson found in contempt of court, but was also sentenced to 3 days in jail. The 3-day sentence turned into 1 week, however, after Jackson resisted 2 deputies Bachman had ordered to arrest her. Video shows the young woman struggling as multiple officers drag her to an elevator leading to a holding area. So that is not in this video. This video is a clip of that whole exchange. Miss Jackson was eventually strapped to a restraining chair, according to the Cincinnati Enquirer. So we didn't see that either. She wasn't locked up for long, thanks to presiding judge Kim Wilson Burke, who freed her after 2 days. Burke ordered that a contempt charge and the remainder of Jackson's 10-day sentence be tossed. 10 days in jail for that. After 3 days, you're going to lose your job. Like, this is overkill. It goes on to say, as for Bachman, the former judge said he would have defended himself if he'd known the incident would be made public. "I resigned in order to save the court further consternation," Bachman said of the ordeal. And he told the local news station this. "But had I known it was going to become public, I would have defended myself in the investigation." And then you have the clip down below. So I'm trying to see if there is a longer clip. Hold on. Or is it going to play the same thing? Yeah, it's going to play the same thing. Okay. So I'm going to bring it up to a certain timestamp, if I can. So at this timestamp, right around here, right after this timestamp, is where she tries to go into this hallway. She's going to try to walk to the hallway, which will be to your left on the screen, her right. with the judge and the random white dude with the white shirt on. There it is, where she tried to walk down the hall. He's guiding her back. This woman is clearly distraught, probably crying because she's trying to get a restraining order against someone who could have threatened her life, someone who could have assaulted her. I don't know the circumstances of why she was getting a restraining order, but usually if you're getting a restraining order on somebody, you're probably desperate at that point. And I still want to know what's going to happen with that. But in my opinion, he had no reason to grab her by her neck because they think they own us. And I hope that she is able, now that he's resigned, she could still sue him, civilly if she wanted to in court. And I think that's what she should do. I don't know what's going to come of this story. It's been viewed over 2,000 times. It is an older story. I don't know if anyone has talked about it. If they have, if you all could post links to that in the comment section. I will post a link to this in the description box. I'll talk to you all later. Let me know what you think about this, and y'all have a great day.